How you doing, buddy? How you doing, old guy? Yeah. Okay, I'm taking you with me on this. It's starting to rain. I'm doing a series of videos this morning. Good morning. Well, it may not be morning anymore. I've done so much. It may be noon, but I don't even know what time it is. Hey, we're getting our chores done and everything else in between. But despite how busy I am and how you are, folks, you better be getting your cardio in, seriously. Okay, so it is starting to rain and I'm not gonna get in my full walk, but I'm doing something. I'm not being critical and I don't watch a whole lot of things, but I will tell you, first of all, Cookie took the gate off of the thing there. Yeah, I know. Second of all, guys, you've got to try your best. And believe me, I know the first thing that you're gonna say, wow, you sure are doing all of these things. What about your husband? Well, believe me, I nag him a heck of a lot more than I nag you. And you know what? It's worked. So what I'm doing, guys, you know that I've talked about this in multiple videos. And I know you're gonna roll your eyes at me, but we're gonna talk about it again. I'm not a fitness guru. I'm not a nutrition guru. I'm none of these things. But in the last particular 18 months of my life, I have truly figured out what I can do to see a difference in my health. And I know that has a lot to do with the fact that, you know, when you're 20, maybe even your 30s, you can do things and you may not necessarily feel, it takes a whole lot for you to feel a whole lot of difference or better, because you're probably already in so much good health because, well, you have youth on your side. Remember those days? Time flies and things change. And I can tell you that throughout the situations that we've seen over the last 3 years, that put a lot of stress on my body. It's put a lot of stress on your body. We got to come to terms with that. To keep your mind and your spirit and everything moving forward, you've got to be in as good physical condition as you can get yourself. James is starting a new thing today with me, and I'm going to put his goal out there. Hope we hit it. Hope it's not me. It's raining. The goal is for him to lose another 30 pounds. He has lost 50, guys. So he's done really, really well. That's why you're seeing me talk about the improvements with his health, and it is because, for sure, he has lost and has maintained and keeping down 50 pounds. So we've been talking about what we want to do for the new year, and he's jumping on board with me. You know, the other day I went, I don't want to call it rock climbing, although it kind of felt like it. I had to really climb to see paint rock the other day with Mr. Steve. That's on my bear stew video that I just put up yesterday. It was delicious. You got, ooh. But there was a moment where, you know, I looked up and I went, okay, this is going to test me. This is really going to test me. I mean, you know, I do things every day. Just because you work a farm does not necessarily mean that you're in the physical condition that you should be in. Because sickness and stress and the evils of the world want to keep us in this suppression in terms of our health. Totally agree with all of this. Now, I climbed that thing. There was one point where you showed me holding his hand. It's simply because I literally had to like put my entire leg up to get up on that rock. It wasn't because I couldn't physically do it. But when I went up there, we filmed, and I came back down, and I told James, I said, what I'm doing for myself is working. And he's like, what do you mean? I said, I'm not out of breath. I did it. I really didn't need help. It was easy. Should I say that? That was easy every single day right now. I want you to think about a routine that you can put yourself on. Make it easy to start, but stick with it. You have to stick with it. I have to stick with mine. Believe me. Try to walk every single day. I know you should have a day of rest. Pick and choose that. That's up to you. I still try to at least walk every day. When the weather improves, I will be running again. But what I'm doing is saying, you know what? I may not be running 3 miles today, but I walked a mile. You know what I find? That not only is it strengthening your body, but I think about all the things that I need to be doing. I listen to really good sermons or really good music, and it zones me in. So I get up every morning, I do my devotionals, I have my start of the day drink, which is not necessarily coffee. I try not to drink a whole lot of coffee, but with all my yummy natural stuff in it, eat a little something, start some laundry, do my chores, and I walk. I have to do this. I have to do this. This is more important than being on Facebook. This is more important than you doing a load of laundry right now. Ladies especially you ladies that are my age and maybe a little bit older, there is going to be a lot of stress on us. There already is. It's going to amp up. So I'm trying to think of all the things and do all the things. You don't have to make a big deal about it. It's not a big deal. Pick a time every day and commit to stretch a little bit, get some water, and if you can walk, just walk. Just walk. Lightly stretch, walk. 20 minutes minimum. 20 minutes, guys. That's not even an episode of something that you may watch on TV. I don't know, but think about it. Do this for 30 days. Do it for 30 days. Don't make a big deal about it. Put on your shoes and go walk. Start on a certain date and see how you feel in 30 days. Try to cut out a few crazy things here or there. We have. You hear that thunder? And the improvements in my husband's life for what he has done is crazy good. Me being able to deal with all that I do with you with no medications is because I try to stick with this. It doesn't matter if it's raining, it matters if it lightnings, but so we'll start going back this way. So did I get in a full 20-minute walk today? No, I'm not. The weather's holding me back. But you know what? I stretched. I got in about a 10-minute walk. It's not ideal, it's not what I want, but it's better than doing nothing. Let nothing stop you, be it another person, be it another chore. Now, obviously, if you have things that are, you got to feed your animals first, You got to read your Bible in the morning, Make your bed. There's a few things you got to do, but then you get out there and you hit that pavement. I'm trying to motivate you to handle all the things that we're going through and the things that are coming. I'm telling you right now, I have said this before, and you can go back in my videos and research this. Last year, a little over a year ago when I got COVID, I am telling you right now, we got very sick. The thing you may not know is prior to that, I trained for 7 weeks for a 5K. Out of the blue, just went for it. And I did it. I lost 18 pounds, and I ran a 5K, and I made the top 200 out of 1,200 people, my first 5K ever. Now, I ran cross country and ran in school and stuff, but you all know that was back in the Stone Age, so that doesn't really count anymore, does it? What I'm saying is I committed to it, and I put myself in a zone that I wasn't sure I could do in my 40s. But you know what I noticed the most? When I got sick, I was able to muscle through it, and I knew I could do it, and I did it because of what I had done the weeks before. You don't know what's coming around the bend. We've talked about this. Put yourself in every position you can possible to beat it. You're gonna beat it. I'm gonna get soaked. Guys, I love you. Like, subscribe, and share. Get busy. Stay busy. We'll see you on the next video.